What's going on, Tiger Tran clan? So we are exploring the marketplace. A strong young man stands at the front of a group of thralls, scanning the market crowd for customers. My good man, you've the bearings of a highborn. Are you in need of thralls for your homestead, perchance? You are peddling thralls? Where are you getting your goods? My current stock was captured after a battle between two mighty clans of Servan far to the north. Their clan was strong, but just not as strong enough in the end, so it goes. Sea land. What is that supposed to be? I purchased only the strongest, healthiest thralls. If you buy from me, you're guaranteed that your investment will pay off in a few years. You peddle thralls? As I said, are you looking to buy? Sure, I'll take a look. Okay, so we've got a highly valued commodity that can speed up upgrades in your homestead. How much do they cost? Oh my god. Dude, slave trade is booming, I guess. 12 hides, 12 salvage. Oh, so it's basically like a hide is worth 100 valuables if the price is fair. Oh yeah, see, there's a little bit of discrepancy. So we probably should have waited to try to sell to this guy, not to the others. Oh wow, we already have 7 thralls though, so we could sell our thralls, and he is taking a cut, unfortunately. I wonder if there's a trade option. I'm not gonna buy any right now because I already have some, and I don't know how much value it's really gonna add to me. Oh, stealing. This one's not stealing though. Watch where you're going. Or what? I'll beat you down, son. I'll beat your legs. Oh, this must be a food merchant. A well-dressed woman in her mid-40s stands between two stalls. A pair of young men are loading sacks and baskets from one stall into a cart. The trader greets you with a polite smile. Step right up, my good man. You looking for food or medicine? You've come to the right place. Where do you get your goods? My sons and I collect goods from several small villages to the south. The profits are shared amongst the farmers. Our herbal remedies are made by my aunt, Gunlander. She's a wise old woman, well versed in every imaginable affliction. Show me your selection. So I'm just trying to figure out how much is food worth. Food is worth 8. Well, meat is worth 4 because it's not kept for long periods. Okay, and our prices are fair. So what about medicine? Medicine's worth 16. Herbs are worth, because you got to prepare them, herbs are worth 1. Okay. I'm just wondering, do we need to sell any of this stuff? I mean, we've got a lot of food. But then once again, we want to save this for our expedition. So I just don't know. So perhaps another time. I just don't know how much we actually need. So that's why I'm going to probably just chill for a second on selling a lot of different things. Honorable warrior, a moment of your time, please. Speak. I'm sorry to impose on you like this, but I see you travel with a retinue that marks you as a man of high standing. My name is Jardar. I'm a merchant trading iron from the east. Okay. I recently bought a house near the docks and moved hoping to establish a trade route to Frisia, perhaps beyond. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. To my tremendous misfortune, I've already purchased the house before coming here. I arrived, find it occupied by rats. They're a fierce bunch, and I can't take up residence in my home before they are routed. I would pay dearly to lodge a business acquaintance for the past 2 weeks while I attempted to resolve the situation. I've been met with dismay with a lack of support from the Jarl's men. You'd think the Jarls would be interested in getting rid of such farming to restore order to the domain, but no. What sort of compensation do I expect? As I mentioned, I trade fine iron. Your assistance in this matter would be worth iron, perhaps 100 oots worth of... Oh my gosh, so that's 1,000 Dolores. I'll need you to double that for your goods. You're hiring my services of a Thane of Secjern, son of a renowned warrior, Tran, my most trusted Huskars. The merchant's eyes glow wide as he licks his lips several times, searching for the right words. Yeah, right, yes. I saw once that you were a great warrior. I didn't realize the magnitude of your prowess. 200 tugs of silver, worthy of treated iron materials then. Dang, that's a lot of money, so that's why I'm going to do it. Thank you, magnanimous warrior. I implore you to return here when my house is cleared of the rats, and it is safe for me to move in. I'll be waiting with bated breath. With bated breath. Alright, so let's first go and try and find some of these mercs. Then we'll go kill rats. Tiger is fatigued still, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, these must be the mercs fighting for the right to party. Oh, there we go. So this must be the person that you can recruit from. Being the most powerful in Denmark, Raghilder is the second longhouse for just her herdsmen. Warriors from all over the north come to seek work and train with her renowned Huskars. You recognize Scala Grimm from your father's funeral feast. A tall man is Raghilder's banner, mid and lover. He never leaves her side. Okay, Scala Grimmer. Oh there, Tiger. I greatly enjoy myself at your feast, especially when you showed up. Especially the show you put at the end. You fight well. Okay, it was a good feast. One I won't be able to match for some time. Host another one, you'll be invited. That means a lot coming from you. I'm told Raghilder fought. Yeah, let's invite him to the future. I'm glad to hear it. You sure know how to brew up mead up there in the Secjern. Drink that is good is dangerous, but danger I gladly face. Tell me who brought you to Ribes, or what brought you to Ribes today. I'm looking to hire a crew from a ship. You've chosen a bad time to recruit. The mercenaries have no trouble finding low-risk work at the moment. What with the marsh? What troubles? People have been disappearing in those marshes for years, but it's gotten worse lately. As many a dozen have disappeared over the last 2 months. The entire trade caravan simply vanished in there. The whole city is awash with rumors of lantern men, man-eating witches, and other such nonsense. If your interest goes beyond idle curiosity, I would suggest you ask Raghilder about it. She's trying to find people willing to do something about it. So, help Ride's marshes be safe again. Okay. Oh, here's Mardold, too. The question is where is the lady of the hour? Because we need to... Oh, I see lootables. Oh, that's stealing. Give me all that loot. That is empty. Sad face. You think she might be inside, right? Let's check and see if there's like a door that you can enter. Not so much. Sorry, Tiger. Nobody's looking for work right now. The question is do I need her to go into the marshes, or can I just like walk in the marshes innately? How did I miss these boxes? Is this like based on angles? Wonder why there are not such a rush off. A pair of doed eyes regarding you suspiciously from beneath a brushy brow. The old man before you is lanky and slight, and though most of his lank hair is gray or white, streaks of ginger red remain stubbornly visible. What? I'm here about the pig. The eyes pop suddenly as he sizes you up, jaw clenched and unclenched. Those thieving half-dancins were trying to take away from me what little we have. Again. Slow down, maybe I can help. You want to help? Haven't come to take something? Just tell me what this is about. You receive a look of disbelief, mingled with a touch of relief, and perhaps even some hope. The half-denson snakes, all of them, stole our fattest hog. They say it's their markings, but the notch on the edge of the right ear was a small nick. They must have cut it larger. Biller showed me the markings. Mardog's face rearranges into a small lopsided anger. He takes him a moment to quell the fire enough to spit out his words. They cut new marks, I'm sure of it. I know that is one of ours. How can you be sure? When you raise an animal, you watch your sons tend to it every day. You can tell. There's someone else I should talk to. My boy Samert and Penny saw the theft. Can you think of anyone else? A man named Bider lives nearby. He's got ties to both families. See, I don't know if they're lying. Sammer towers over you. The summit of his head is cropped and closely cut, as though obviously with great strength of his bulk. He carries himself in a pronounced slouch. He looms in, deep set and squinting, to acknowledge a rumbling thumbs in your direction. Hello, Samert, I'm Tiger. Aye. Your father told you that you stole the pig, our pig. Half-denners are liars. What do? Fix things for father. Help little brother. Tell me about the half-denners. His frown somewhat deepens for a moment. You fear that his face might split in two under the weight of it. They killed my big brother. Sorry, Sammer. He looks across the lot at Paulini. Why do they want to take more? I'll let you get back to work, Sammer. Who's this guy? A sorry-looking man sits on the boardwalk, a small section of equipment spread out on wool blankets in front of him. Hail, Honorable Thane. Are you in need of weapons or armor, perchance? Why are you selling your equipment? I'm no warrior. These belong to my beautiful wife, Vingarder. She fell in Frezia, defending a group of traders. Oh, it's sad. Without her, there's nothing left for me here. I'm going back east to my ancestral village. I need to buy a place on a ship. Tell me about Vigunder. The widow exhales deeply. She was the most beautiful woman in the world. Her hair was gold, and it flowed around her shoulders like a waterfall. When she smiled, everything else seemed colorless by comparison. When she laughed, there was no other sound in the world. She chose the life of a shield maiden before we met. I wanted nothing more than to settle down with her, but she was too full of life for such a modest existence. I will never lose another woman. I will never be able to. Oh, I'll never love another woman. I'll never be able to. Out of the corner of your eyes, you actually catch Nefja wiping her eyes with her sleeve. How much do you need for the journey? Seems the going rate is, oh my gosh, 500 silver. Less if I could work for my upkeep. But I know nothing of ships. If I sell Big Gura's equipment, that should cover it, with some silver to spare in the end. Let me see what you have. The centerpiece of the selections is a suit of decent, unremarkable hide armor, The nasty slashes across the chest have been very competently repaired. You'd estimate its original worth is around 300. Oh, okay, so it actually gave a knockdown of everything. So the armor's worth 300, the spear's worth 200, the simple flax is probably worth 150, leather trimmed helmet's probably worth 100. Alright, so we'll probably buy the helmet. Thank you, kind Thane. Might you be interested in anything else? We'll buy the armor. And they said the spear was actually pretty good, so we'll grab this as well. I don't need the sling, though, because it's just normal. You have that in common with most folks. Please come back if you change your mind. Well, that's enough money for him, right, to make his way? Let's check out the spear. The one thing oh, it is better. Nice. Oh, 30 AC on this. That's a big upgrade for this guy. We're going to put it on him, mostly because he's the one who always tends to get taken out. Oh, this is good. Cool. Those are good pickups because they're on the cheap as well. And we got to help that guy out, which is nice. Alright, perfect. I wonder if we're supposed to buy his sling. And that, like, wraps up the quest. I don't know. It'd be interesting if we just paid his way, but man, 500 gold, that's a lot. Oh, here we go. Unadulterated condescension irradiates from the dark eyes of a bushy eyebrows. It is rare to see such arrogance in the face of such blatantly unrefined man. I know you, Thane of Sector, right? Saw you fight some ill-equipped farm boys at your father's funeral. I hope I see you fare. I hope to see how you fare against a real warrior once. Oh, your skull's berserker. That's right. Saki is the name. Heard you're in town looking for a crew. Frankly, I'd hire anyone who's worth. Afraid I'd already hired anyone who's worth their salt. Hired killers ambushed me near the blacksmith carrying payment jewelry from your counterpart. Oh, yeah, do you know anything about that? He entirely fails to hide his smirk, or perhaps he's not even trying. That doesn't sound like Gerda at all. If that she-badger wanted you dead, you probably wouldn't be having this conversation in the first place. It certainly sounds like you'd be watching your back, though. What are you doing here? Just preparing my ship for a little excursion across the sea. Got some mates on Oaknager waiting for a visit from me. I kind of don't want to tell this guy. I kind of want to fight this guy, though. Ha ha ha, I'm sure you'll get a warm welcome. The big man turns his back in a rather rude fashion. Well, I must get to my preparations. Good winds in your sails. Tripwire. Man, 500 gold. It just seems like money is really hard to make in this game. But maybe when we get looting, maybe it won't be as bad as I think. We're finding a lot of goods, though. I kind of want to go maybe... Oh, she's like way over here in the longhouse, it looks like, for this other quest. I was trying to figure out, is this the quest for the rat killings? Close. Whose house is this? Why is the door open? Your father's last journey was bound for the British Isles. Less than half of his crew returned. Dun dun dun. Who's this? The Gaija is young, but not much older than you. Her blonde hair is elaborately braided, and her tightly colored dress embroidered with complex religious patterns. She greets you with a polite but distant smiles in a strangely breathy voice. Vekholmin, my name is Savannah. I'm the Gurge of this temple, or Gidja. I'm the Gidja of this temple. Is this your first time visiting? Yes, I've never had any occasion to enter before. Well, we're honored to host you. Have you come to petition the gods? Will you share your stories about the gods? Of course. Shall I recount the ballad of Hymer, or the mighty Thor who pulled up the Midgard serpent? Sounds perfect. She slips into the old words, her voice talking rhythmically. Long ago, the gods prayed. Okay, I don't want to read all this. Keep listening, but I don't know if this will give us some kind of bonus. Oh my gosh, dude, there's so much here. Holy moly. I kind of knew this was going to be long-winded, but I didn't know if it was going to give us some kind of bonus after we listened to all of it. Ooh. She opens her arms and gestures that encompass the two shrines on both sides. We have a shrine to Odin, Thor, and Freya here. I'm happy to accept offerings for any Azir or Vanir that you wish to appease. Oh my god. Swiftness, strength, battles. She protect me in battles. Tier, discipline. Good fortune. Ooh, good fortune. But that's 50 food, dang. That's a lot of food. I don't know how long the bonus lasts. If it lasts forever, that'd probably be worth it, but I don't think it will. And to be honest, I mean, the fortune I want because it'd be good to have higher rolls for loot or potentially events. That'd be fantastic. Man, there's a lot going in these towns. They did a good job. At first I was saying, you know, it felt like the towns were pretty dead, but it looks like most of this town is actually pretty active in the north. So it kind of feels a little bit more alive now. By a little bit, I mean a lot more. I mean, the marketplace is pretty poppin'. Hey, a rock for me to kick to get 1 XP. I wanted to find the love interest of the girl. Because, I mean, I wonder if there's, like, something you can do to where maybe, like, give it as, like, a dowry or something like that. And they get married, and then you can, like, end the quarrel that they have in between them. Kill the rats. Show the rats no quarter. Wait, who's this guy? Asker Jumper. Jardar's direction takes you to a small set of homes and not far from the marketplace. The walls are dirty and the doors skewed. One of the roofs has several large cracks. A group of young men and women dressed in rags are loitering in the courtyard. The oldest of them, a boy perhaps 15 or 16, gets up and saunters over. Hey, you lost, man? We're not interested in company. Sorry, young man. Let me rest my arthritic 25-year-old legs for a moment. Let's make the joke. The kid lets out an amused snort despite himself, and he looks almost impressed for a moment before regaining his composure. Jardar sent you, right? You think he'd throw us out? It's not gonna work. Smarter people have tried. Ah, I get it now. You're the rats. Hey, you're a sharp one. All right. He wipes his nose in already rather crusty sleeve. You can try to catch us if you fancy a chase, but a lot of people have tried. We're still about, yeah? Can I convince you to leave peacefully? Unless you find us another place to live, we're staying right here. You can run us out like the last people that Hog Belly sent, but we'll just be back when you're gone. This is our place. You can tell Jumper said so. Who are you kids? Who are you kids? Are you a slow wit? We're rats. You said so yourself. Where are your families? We're all family we need. I don't want to kill a bunch of kids. I'll give this some thought. But I don't know. I guess they're squatters, right? Decisions, decisions, decisions. I mean, okay, so they are kids, and obviously I don't want to kill kids. But at the same time, the game doesn't give me an option. I mean, I would just take them to my house and ask them if they want to be, like, part of my army. And, like, actually give them jobs, you know, and build some houses for them. Because, I mean, we've got wood, we got money. And then they could become, you know, people who add value to our society. But instead, it's like, the only option is, like, to kill them or to leave them alone. But it's 2,000 valuables. That's just so much money. Like, an absurd amount of money. And we kind of need that. So that's why I'm like, I'm sure people are going to be pretty dang salty for us taking them out. But at the same time, they are squatters, right? They are living in a place that's not their own. And I get it. Because, I mean, that's got to be a hard existence. But at the same time, it's like, you know, they could go in the woods or something. Or, you know, attempt to try to build something. There's a lot of them. I don't know. But that's like, for me, I would just, like, build them a house in my lands and, like, ask them to become, like, part of my army. But it doesn't give you that option, which is kind of sad. Because we have a ton of people training. And I think we have the infrastructures to probably support them. Let me go talk to... Find a way to remove the rats. Yeah, it looks like the only option is to fight them. That's such a bummer. I don't want to fight a bunch of kids. Mine. To be honest, it'd be a killing or a bloodbath because we would start the battle here and they wouldn't be able to escape. We just block off the paths and hunt them down. Alright guys, I'm going to have to make this decision off camera and we'll pick up from here in the next episode. This has been Tiger Tran, and I'll see you guys next time.